I don't know if any of you are like me, but I hate spending all the money on Roundup and all those expensive weed killers. I gotta buy the stuff all the time throughout the year. And I happen to see this video of a weed killer you can make at home, and it doesn't have all the chemicals in it, so it's actually better for your yard and plants, and if you have animals, better for that too. So I'm a dad who tries stuff, so we're gonna give it a try, see if it works. All right, so here's all you're gonna need. You're gonna need a pump sprayer. If you have a very small confined area, you could probably just use a spray bottle, but I've got a bigger area, so I'm using a pump sprayer. You're gonna need a cup of salt. We're gonna need some dish soap. Doesn't have to be Dawn, could be any kind of dish soap. And you're gonna need some 30% vinegar. Please make sure it is 30%. From what the video I watched said, if you just use the regular white vinegar, it won't work as well. So we're gonna go with the video, and we're gonna be trying this with 30% vinegar. Let's mix it together. All right, so we're gonna start adding in the vinegar. You're gonna need about a gallon. I'm not gonna pour the whole gallon in right away. I'm just gonna do about half, and then I'll mix in the rest of the stuff and then fill up the other half. And there's only half in that bottle, so right there we go, there's half. All right, now we got a cup of salt. I'm gonna pour this in. Let that start mixing up. Woo, can definitely smell the vinegar. There we go. And now for the dish soap. It's supposed to be about a tablespoon. I didn't bring a spoon out, so I don't know, we'll just give it a shot. Yep. Probably a little bit more, but oh well. There we go. Now for me, I'm gonna mix this up a little bit before I add the rest of the vinegar. Now with these pump sprayers, you have to be careful. You don't want to fill it all the way up to the top, because whenever you go to put the actual pump piece in, it'll overflow if you have it filled too high to the top. So just make sure you don't fill it all the way to the top. Yeah, see, just like that. Filled it just a little too much, it looks like. All right, let's pump it up. Here we go. Now we're gonna test this out on some of these weeds. Told you some of these are kind of high, and these aren't even the tallest ones. Oh, there's a good spray. Spray that in there. Yeah, here, it almost looks like these are corn stalks. Yeah, we'll get this. So we got another doozy here. We're gonna soak him down pretty good. And I don't want this getting too close to my palm tree, because if this stuff does work, I don't want to kill my tree. And give it a few more pumps. Got another good section here. 24 hours later, you can definitely see some discoloration here at the bottom of these weeds, and they are definitely dying. It doesn't look like it's completely dead yet, but definitely on its way. And right here is this other small one. You almost can't see it because of the rocks, but that one is definitely dying as well. So 24 hours later, it's looking like it does work to some level. Let's see what the other areas look like. All right, here's another area. You can definitely tell these weeds are dying. Still smells like vinegar too, but it worked. I mean, look at the discoloration here. Yeah, that worked really well. Let's go look at the other side. Those are dead. Right here's my corn stalk weeds. Still a little green at the top for these real big ones, but you can tell at the bottom, those are definitely dying. You look at these smaller ones here, those are pretty much dead. All right, there's the best example. That thing was standing sky high yesterday in green, and it is slumped over and dead within 24 hours. That stuff works really well. Look at that. And if you can see some of these other weeds I sprayed along the edge here, all of those are brown, dead, or dying. Yeah, that stuff worked really, really good. One other spot here. Yeah. And oh, right here's a good, you can see where the spray stopped. Right here it's green. Right here you can see the brown and the discoloration of some weeds and some grass. Maybe not the best aim there, but that worked like a charm. So right there is a DIY weed killer. And it doesn't have all the chemicals from all those other ones at the store. Just remember, you need 30% vinegar, a gallon of it. You need a cup of salt and about a tablespoon of dish soap. Could be any kind of dish soap, and it kills weeds within 24 hours. I might hit it again a second time just to make sure that they go away completely. But yeah, for Dad Try Stuff, this one worked. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.